Being locked, being in a space whereby your rights are taken away, you understand? Being in a place where you're sitting with different criminals, serial killers, rapists, whatnot and whatnot, you understand? Not being able to have a TV, not being able to have a phone. Like your life is just in jail, ripped off you, you understand? It's a rehabilitation, but the rehabilitation, the way they do it, it's not supposed to be done that way, man. Do you remember the guy that killed Wayne Khokyan? I was the one that was writing prison cardiac. Understand? And a lot of people, rapists, man, like people that come out of the newspaper. Understand? Most of them, I wrote their notes. I don't know if you remember. There was like there were these old guys and they killed Nindwana as a cry fountain. Yeah, I was also writing their induction. You understand? So I did a lot of people, like gruesome people, like when you look at them and then you think, yeah, this guy, danger. Some of them you get people that say, yo, I regret what I did. They change, man, because you know what? They become sober minded. Because it depends. That person maybe was high on some whatever that he was high on. Now they are breaking down, they're coming back to their senses. Because there was like older people, like older, but my 70 years, but my whatever years. There was even that guy that buried his wife. Killed her, buried her. And we were sitting with him there in Bosmo. That guy got a life sentence. On his life sentence, he told them, the magistrate, I'm going to take you and I'm going to go show you the grave where I buried my wife. They took him out, they went there, he digged, showed them the bones. You see, such people we were sitting with. You understand? There was these 3 boys from Kailicha, Side P. They were murdered for raping another old lady. The whole prison, the whole cell. It's about 40 people. They raped. What if that's your sister? Because you get guys there that say, so you're the one that raped my sister outside. I got a phone call from outside saying that you're the one that raped my sister. Was it you? The boys started getting scared. You understand? Then they beat them up. Like this one guy, he stole a pair of Nike shoes. You understand? He sold it. But it's his pin from the outside. On the floor, like we were on the last floor, he would send it to the second floor of which is D1. Via a spin, they break blankets. Those grey blankets, they tie them together, they make a spin for drugs. When they heard that guy stole that techies, they beat him. His eye popped. They beat him with a broomstick. Not a broomstick, like a whole broom, like that broom. Eye broke. It's like I take off my shoes here, I go sleep. Understand? You decide to come and take my shoes. The whole prison will murder you. And I've witnessed people being hidden with soap, like sunlight, block stand. Put it in their socks, chest out. Spitting blood after that. You understand? I can tell you, Ipolsmo is the most violent place. You understand? Because we would sit here now and be happy. 5 minutes, the whole happiness is gone. It's fighting. You understand? They fight over small stuff. They fight over tobacco. The drugs. Didn't charge my phone. I lend you my phone and you didn't bring it back on time. You're supposed to kneel down here when you're speaking on my phone. You don't watch my TV. You must don't wash. You must do a lot of things. You understand? You didn't wash my clothes. I asked you to wash my clothes. And they even asked me that shit there in prison. I must wash their clothes. I was like, me? Gentlemen, I'm here for my case here. You're here for yours. I'm here for my own docket. So I'm not here to be anybody's wife. If you want to wash clothes, you wash your own clothes. They never said anything. Because when I was there now, I started saying, oh, there's my homies. So I know that guy. So I went there to them, gentlemen, you're going to be looking after me here. If anything should happen to me.
So in return, what do you do?
No, I don't give them anything. It's either when I go to the shop, I buy, they say Toakmos. It's one of those tobaccos they sell in that orange pack.
Boxer.
A boxer, yeah. I buy that, half it, I give it to them. Whatever they're going to use it for, doesn't matter. You understand? Even me, when I was in prison, I was not smoking that boxer. I was smoking proper cigarettes, Stuyvesants. It happens. It happens, but to me, nah, it didn't happen to me. I don't know if God was looking after me when I was there. You understand? Because all this thing, being robbed, being stabbed, being molested, and all those nonsense, it never happened to me. Your things been taken. I give people things willingly. You understand? Because by then I knew, okay, if you buy something here, we have to know, we have to go to the number one. You tell him, listen here, buddy. I bought myself this packet of 20 cigarettes. I bought you guys this boxer. You understand? You're going to share with your whatever, your Achus is there, your 26s, brothers and 27s. You're going to have half with them. And then you're going to share with all these Francis here in the room. I'm going to be smoking my cigarettes. Even the prison warders were buying me cigarettes. So for me, it was a bad experience. But I learned that experience to accept it while I was there, because I knew if I don't accept that situation, it's gonna torment me, it's gonna break me down. And at some point it did break me down. You understand? When they took away my phone, now I didn't have access to my people. I can't call them. I have to keep on asking people's phone. It stressed me out up until I went to go see a psychologist.
What is that your phone?
We buy it there inside. There's everything you need. There's phones. It's not a cell phone shop. It's like people like me and you with cell phones. Then they get people to bring the phones inside for them. You know, they are corrupt. You know, South African Correctional Service is very corrupt. I'm telling you, it's very, very corrupt. The reason why I'm saying so, they know they're not supposed to bring you this stuff, but they still bring you. There were amount of prison warders that were caught there bringing in drugs. I'm talking in plastics, in lunch boxes, and everything. Well, it's like, I've never seen it, but I've heard about it, whereby they know so-and-so is at 27 when it comes to the number. They know who they want to go. If the 27s want to do something, they will go speak to that person, because we call them chief inside the prison warders. Speak to them, what, listen here, my guy. They talk their numbers. When they finish talking their numbers, everything will be sorted out for them. So there are those people that are also part of the numbers that are inside, like prison warders. No, some of them are affiliated, yabo. Some of them, they just take a number, yabo. And then some of them are taking a number because they want to be protected also outside. Understand? Because, man, I can be sitting in prison today, and if I want to kill someone that is walking down on the road now, I can do it while I'm sitting there. You know people that are inside, they've got more information than you that is sitting here outside.
Oh, yeah?
I'm telling you. And they've got more money than you that is here. I've seen people that come out of prison, they buy quantums, they buy cars, they build houses. This other guy built a house while he was in prison.
How?
Selling drugs. Drug money inside there is way too big. You'll buy those Nokia phones, the Tilili ones. You'll buy it for my 400 rand. Thing is this: when your people leave you money in the property, when they come visit, they leave you money in the property. It's either leave you money in the property, or they send you a ShopRite voucher. The M number. They send you that. You ask them, you call them, listen here, man, I'm looking for such an amount of money. In Posmo, you're not supposed to have a metal spoon. You understand? But there were people that had metal spoons. Some of the metal spoons were sharpened. You understand? So they stabbed this one guy here in the thigh. So he died.
From a thigh injury.
Like they stab you, I don't know which vein is here somewhere that connects to the heart and whatnot, but that guy bled out. I've seen huge fights, bro, like fights whereby they start burning up the whole entire room. Because the guy that stabbed here was a general of the 26s. He was stabbed by a 28. Small thing, cigarettes. He wrapped a whole fight that had to bring in EEST as a Voorberg, Goodwood, all the closest prison, the one in Worcester, they were here there in the morning, at 3 a.m. You know what those guys, they tormented us that whole December. It was a whole searching season. The whole December, we didn't enjoy. Searching. And mind you, the prison warders that worked there, they were moved out. We were guarded by these guys wearing black. And if they catch something on you, bruh, they will beat the daylights out of you. They will beat the daylights out of you. Even if you try to contest it, it will never go anywhere. When I was like a year in prison, like December for us, because we were young boys, we used to get meat from like when the prison warders, they bring us Christmas and all that. They bring us meat, they borrow us pan labo. Because at the shop, we used to buy mili, amas, everything. You used to get like normal things that you get outside. Mayonnaise and what. We buy those things, we cook chicken, and then we make it papa from the frying pan. In your own cell. The chief even gave us a TV, it was a 55-inch telefunken. It was 40. Now, it used to circulate when I was in the big room because it used to stay for like a week in one room, then go to the next room. But if your room is clean, it has to be proper clean. But if your room is now clean this whole week, next week again, the TV stays here. Up until they find the next room clean. Yo, bruh. There's a section called, not D1. It's like a section when you're coming back from court, you go into that section. Yo, bruh, you will not sleep there. You will not even try to sleep there. Firstly, there's no mattresses, there's no blankets. It's you against no, not the concrete, the scaffold bed, the metal one. Double bunk bed, the metal one. And mind you, that metal is one of those thick divided metals like this. What does it do to your ribs? Hey, hectic, bruh. The first day now when we were coming there, we were slept on the ground, floor, one time. Then they came, these other big guys, they took the blanket I was sleeping on, straight cementing. You understand? Up until people got used to me, people knew my name, because now I would walk anywhere and I'll be greeted by people that I don't even know. Understand? Because it goes back to the question that you asked me about the affiliation to a gang. Because people presumed that I was a 28 because I was always with the 28s. I was sleeping in the row of the 28s. You understand? Sitting with them, smoking with them, nje kumna, and everything was nice. That was the problem because a homeboy of mine, like back from Eastern Cape, is one of the top guys there. You understand? Now would go. He's in the 28 camp. Now I would go to him straight, and I'll be blocked. You can't go to that guy nje. I'm like, hey, braz, that is my homeboy. He knows what I want from him. And he will tell them, no, leave this boy, man. Let him be this boy. But if other people do that nonsense, get a beating. You understand? Because they knew that I can cover for them. If they need, now I would call a guy like, Mama, I need like 200 rand. Fondoni, no, man, into Zamzi you understand? So just give me 200 rand. My mother would, it's either she will EFT the money via Capitec or Lando's e-wallet. Understand? Give her the number where to e-wallet the money. Understand? Then she will send me proof to my phone. I get umchayo if the room is dry. I make sure these guys are happy. Akuna-ATM phakathi kaloku. The guy, that's why it goes back to lana bendisitsho ukubana the one that I'm gonna be sending to the money is the one that is gonna go make sure that the money is there. Okanye the money, because if she makes a Capitec EFT, obviously it's gonna reflect to the person that the money is sent to, that is here in prison with me. You understand? Then the person will send up the stuff. Bashange in contact inside prison. Ungadlali. Ungadlali. Telling you. Bruh. Those guys, they hustle way too much.